Hi, how are you today? I'm EmRatThich. Many table tennis players dream of executing a perfect forehand flick on a half-long ball, but it's a shot that often feels out of reach. This isn't surprising, it's one of the game's most challenging techniques.
Today, let's learn with Coach Sun Haohong something that everyone easily overlooks, including a style of play in this era. Using forehand from the whole table to aggressively receive serves that are half-long. So why is this still considered a major trend? It's about using the wrist to loop or simply drop the ball. So as you can all see, why players like Ma Long and Ma Lin, including top players among world champions, are able to reach the pinnacle. Because in the receiving serve phase, they never let go of any opportunity to engage in an attacking shot. It's like I've mentioned many examples before. Might intend to serve short, but due to nervousness or changes in the venue, there will be the opponent serving directly to the half-long position. Technically speaking, it enables a direct attacking response. We'll analyze the specific details shortly, but first, let's look at it from the opponent's perspective. The half-long serve. A double fish player aims to go from the first to the second bounce. It may appear similar to a short serve. When facing it, it feels just right at the half-long position. So for him, the ball just lands at a perfect spot. You can directly attack or do something else. You can directly score points off the opponent's serve. If it's served halfway down the table and you fail to attack, if you miss the opportunity to attack, there's a very difficult point to control, which is, and you treat it as if it's a short ball. However, if you approach it as you would a ball served towards the table, by going for the ball instead of initiating the attack, you solely feed into your opponent's serve. For example, if you refrain from attacking, you'll find yourself flat-footed when your opponent attacks. By the time you realize, your weight is already leaning forward. Your body position is already committed forward, right? The ball tends to pop up high. You'll find yourself reaching for the ball and off balance. So to emphasize the most crucial point, in today's game, it's more about the mental aspect of receiving serves. Have you noticed that it's not only about the appearance, but rather reacting once the ball is released? Because why? The legs are always quicker than the hands. So after crouching, you don't need to prejudge. After all, after crouching, there's no need to predict in advance. You'll have the time to make the move once you've assessed where the ball is going. Which brings me back to my point that we need to be prepared to seize these opportunities. Now let's look at that opponent's perspective again. For a half-long serve, and once you've confirmed, you can swiftly initiate the attack. Therefore, it's essential to refrain from anticipating or guessing. By focusing on your body's natural abilities to track the ball. This phase is critically important. By eliminating guesswork, you'll overcome a common issue. As you'll realize, not predicting in advance allows you to react better to the ball's placement. And you'll create more opportunities for yourself. After assessing and reacting to the ball's placement, once you've identified the half-long serve, you can proceed to attack, followed by a short return. Shifting your weight forward, and then back to a half-long return. Swiftly transitioning the hip rotation. It's crucial to watch your opponent's movements. This aspect focuses on the awareness of receiving serves. The clarity comes when, once you've analyzed the serve, this leads us to a crucial reminder. And in these moments, remind yourself. By setting these mental cues before receiving the serve, when the ball is deep, you adjust accordingly. If you need to move to your right, shift slightly to the right. A specific detail when attacking a half-long serve is, many players mistakenly treat the half-long opportunity as a typical underspin ball. This is an erroneous approach, as it results in a more challenging return. You might feel too far from the ball due to overcompensation. A common mistake is treating the half-long serve like a regular underspin serve. You might find yourself too close to the table compared to your opponent. The shorter the distance, the harder it is to control. Therefore, focus on minimizing your movement. An essential reference point is, when receiving the half-long serve, position your paddle slightly higher than the ball. This allows you to control the ball better. For the first and second bounce, for example, if the ball lands in this half-long zone, this position enables you to respond effectively. The most critical aspect of attacking the half-long serve is, as many young players struggle with this detail, they tend to rely more on spin rather than precision. This emphasizes the idea that focusing on spin excessively might cause a shift in your grip or unpreparedness in handling your racket. At most, it may cause a weak or misplaced shot. Ultimately, players' awareness diminishes, leading to missed opportunities, especially when attacking the half-long serve. Through this adjustment, you can create a consistent and stable shot. This enables you to make direct and effective contact with the ball, and gives you the ability to control your wrist. Think of spinning the ball like a windshield wiper. This ensures a consistent and effective strike. Therefore, it's crucial to maintain a horizontal paddle angle. Let me summarize the key points of attacking the half-long serve. Secondly, try to keep the paddle slightly higher than the ball on the table. Waiting for the ball will lead to a shorter distance, limiting your options. When you force the ball to your side of the table, and he has a shorter distance to reach the ball in comparison, your opponent can easily respond with a powerful shot, whether it's a backhand counter or a sidestep attack. Considering these factors, therefore, if you make a passive return, you're essentially giving your opponent opportunities by staying active and keeping the paddle open. This concept is known as attacking the half-long serve. It's about being proactive in your approach. Let me demonstrate for you. Now, after judging the serve, if you don't make an immediate shot, you can initiate your movement by shifting your weight and making an attacking move. Your overall posture should be assertive, resulting in a passive defensive position for your opponent. As you can see, the difference is quite apparent. Your speed won't be sufficient. Your opponent can adjust by analyzing your rhythm, properly positioning yourself, staying close to the ball, and attacking aggressively, ensuring the right balance between speed and spin. By staying high and keeping your weight forward, you can effectively control the shot. Observing the significance of this aspect, when focusing on receiving half-long serves, it's more about technique. Once you find the right balance, by keeping your wrist open and moving your weight forward, your weight should be allocated correctly. The proper execution of spin shots ensures better control, without shifting halfway through the process. Your shots will be more consistent and effective, avoiding unnecessary errors and providing a competitive advantage, especially when attacking half-long serves. It's crucial to maintain this feeling. Let's further explore the concept of attacking the half-long serve. This allows for quick reaction to short serves. By analyzing the situation and maintaining a poised stance, with swift movements and response to challenges, you'll find it challenging to short return effectively. You can shift your weight forward and utilize your forearm effectively. By adapting your position and adjusting your arm angle, the arc of your stroke will be more consistent. When assessing the situation, directing your focus on the correct angle, reconfiguring the proper form to maximize effectiveness, maintaining a controlled and engaged approach by ensuring the shoulder stays lower than your left. This highlights the importance of a proactive mindset. Adding flexibility to your index finger and balance in movement. If the ball is curving significantly enough, you can counterbalance effectively using your finger and weight to adjust the shot, ensuring a consistent and effective response. The key is to remain energetically positioned. Emphasize a concentrated forward movement. Maintaining a resilient posture will lead to more successful returns. You'll discover that these techniques are providing crucial advantages in real match scenarios. Even world champions utilize half-long serves, seeking more scoring opportunities in matches.
Read more about table tennis on my blog, PingSunday.com. Get free ebook and coaching advices. See you in the next video.